This advice from the ancient Greek gurus will change your life. Just recently, I was part of a conversation about what were some of the greatest blessings of 2021, the year that we just finished. And this woman was saying that the year was pretty tumultuous in a lot of different ways. But the blessing that came out of that was that a lot of people are rethinking some of their basic relationships, their basic ways of existing. People are rethinking the relationship between them and the government and the politics. People are rethinking the relationship between themselves and technology. People are rethinking how they want to respond regarding the medical and health world. And as a result, people are kind of rethinking, what does death mean in my context? How does that look in my life? What am I living for here? And, even Christianity, people are rethinking their own relationship between themselves and God and what that means concretely. Do I have to be with a group of people physically, or can I just kind of do that on my own through television, through internet? What does that look like? What in the world's going on there? And sometimes, I think this is the truth, sometimes kind of everything being tossed up and mixed up a little bit helps us to reevaluate and come out with a better plan of attack, a better situation of our own identity, a better understanding of who we are as human beings and what the heck are we doing here. So, this Greek advice that I was talking about is found there at the Oracle of the Temple of Apollo. There's the Oracle of Delphi. And so as you go into this temple, above the doorway, there's this great sign that says, "Know thyself." Very simple advice, but this advice was given as kind of the very basic way, the very basic standard of how human beings are to live. How human beings are to live. Nowadays when you drive into a new town, they got advertisements, they got all these different ways like, hey, we got some business opportunities here. This is a great place to open up a new business. But how awesome would it be as you're driving into Poto and it's like, boom, there's a big old sign, "Know thyself. We are a community of wisdom." Or maybe up there in Spiro as you're driving into old downtown there, kind of quiet these days, but what if there was just this great sign, "Know thyself." We are a community of people who are diving deep to discover and to appreciate what it means to be a human being and what it means to be me. Like, that would be awesome. I would love that. I would just totally, totally love that. One of the early philosophers, another Greek guru, was Socrates. And having received this tradition that from the Delphi Oracle, he kind of put it in his own words that kind of transformed his life. He said that the unexamined life is not worth living. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I should probably examine my life a little bit. This is why this past year was such a blessing, because it was tumultuous, but we're rethinking what it means. We are examining ourselves. We are trying to discover, who am I? Who are we? What kind of a people am I called to be with the people that I'm around? Socrates dedicated himself to this. He really did. And he was asking people all these kind of questions. Why do you do that? Why do we think this way? What's going on over here? And he was just super annoying, but he was on the pursuit of truth. He was so annoying that they called him the gadfly. I really don't know what that means, but it's just a really annoying little insect. I do know that much. And, ultimately he got so annoying that ended up being the cause of his death. The people couldn't take it anymore. Pursuing the truth is not for wimps. It's not for wimps. But I will say it's for everyone. It's for me, and it is for you. It's for everyone in your life. It is the pursuit that requires courage. It requires honesty. It requires boldness. It requires strength of soul. How many people can say, I think I have strength of soul. This is something that we could all grow in. Maybe not on our own efforts, but this is part of the reason why I'm a Christian, to receive that grace so that I can have this strength of soul, so that I can truly live, so that I know how to live here, today, in this context, at this moment of history in the year 2022. If you'd like to talk more about this, please give me a holler. You'll see my information here in the description. And I just want to reach out to y'all and be your friend, be someone who you can talk with. I'm not going to force anything upon anyone. No, that's counterproductive. But I just want to be with y'all. And we all got to just pursue this together. I got to be responsible for myself. You got to be responsible for yourself. And we're all just trying to support each other. So peace be with you. Many blessings to you. And I look forward to seeing you around.